Hi Scorpio, welcome to your solar eclipse in Cancer special with me, Raphael Ray from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. So before we start, I would like to bless these cards and these notes with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So before we start, I call myself a baby astrologer or a neophyte because I've been doing tarot over half my life. I have not been doing astrology anywhere near as long as that. And these videos are like practice for me, but they're also my own unique take on what it is that I do and what it is that astrology means and talks about. Please don't forget to check out the Key to the Eclipses video that I've put up. It will give more background and context to what's taking place, whereas the specific sign messages are just for you guys. And like I said, you know, I haven't been doing this for years, so maybe it's not as good as some people out there. My apologies for that. Like I said, it's just my unique take on what's taking place. So for you, Scorpio, this is taking place in your 9th house. Now, I believe this puts you in quite a lucky position. I mean, you've already got Jupiter in this sign, in your own sign, so you've got Jupiter there who is blessing you and changing your opportunities, bringing you opportunities for expansion and for growth, and to expand instead of contract like a Scorpio does. Now, the other thing about this is at the moment it's tracking backwards, but the day before the eclipse, and I believe this is no coincidence, the 12th of July sees Jupiter go direct in your sign, and the 13th will see the eclipse take place, and that's really interesting. So it's like just as Jupiter goes forward to start bringing that stuff back, you know, into your, you know, start bringing the opportunities back to one of speed and one of a faster pace. And you know, because at the moment I think it's kind of making you look at things and look at how you might have squandered opportunities. But also Jupiter in Scorpio takes you deep. I mean, you're already deep, you already know how to do the depths of stuff, to really look at the stuff that other people aren't comfortable with. And Jupiter in that sector is just like, well, yeah, you can go deep already, let's go to the bottom of the ocean. You know, let's see what's down there. Let's see what is really in the depths of everything, of everyone. I mean, Jupiter in Scorpio is taking no prisoners. We've seen this whole Me Too thing, lots of scandals about sex and sensuality and stuff, you know, coming out, and all kinds of things happened and that's what it's about. It's about revealing, you know, secrets of desires, of, you know, wayward passions and all the rest of it. Anyway, I'm digressing, but Jupiter in your sign is a good thing because it gives you growth, it gives you expansion, it gives you a chance to tap into a higher ideal for your life. Now, you're uniquely lucky because this eclipse, which is a beginning, it's an initiatory energy, it's the start of something, it's the ability to start something or implement a change. This initiatory energy is taking place in your 9th house, which is trining your you know, which is trining your own sign, which is lovely because you've got Jupiter there. So this is trying that energy. So the way that I feel this is, it's kind of going to take the edge off. It's going to take away some of that you know, it's still going to be like, let's be honest, change is not the nature of, you know, your fixed water. You know, Scorpio is a fixed sign. Change, and big sweeping change at that, is not your forte. Don't worry about it. I'm an Aquarius with Leo rising. I'm fixed air and fixed fire. You know, sometimes it's not easy for me either. Sorry, I got itchy nose today. So you can do them, but you often do them grudgingly. I love you, Scorpios. My dad is a Scorpio, so you know, there is no hate whatsoever, and I'm not laughing at you, I'm actually laughing with you, because he would say the same. Anyway, if you can ride this watery wave of change and really dig into your strength and apply that strength to finding some kind of meaning for your life path, but also think deeply about your belief structure. Now, maybe you don't have a belief structure. Not everybody does. Maybe you don't believe in anything that's higher, or higher ideals, or some, whether it's Eastern philosophy or Christianity or Wicca, paganism, Buddhism, whatever. Maybe you don't have any of that stuff. This is a chance for you to address that, to reevaluate that. Why don't I believe in anything higher than myself? Is that a learned belief structure, or is it one that I've adopted? And vice versa. If you already have a belief structure, where did you get that? Is it a learned one? Is it one that's been handed down to you by your peers, or your family, or your traditions, or even your race? Is your belief structure that's in place imposed on you, or is it self-imposed? And if you don't have one, do you think, or don't you think, maybe this is the time for you to discover one? Over the next 3 to 6 months, the gift of the eclipse, it's like a gift that you get given, and it sort of unpacks itself over 3 to 6 months, depending on its strength and position within your chart. And don't forget, like I said, there's obviously always other things going on with transits. They don't happen alone. I'm just isolating this one in specific. So maybe it will be that you have believed thus far, and what you believe needs to change and broaden and expand instead of contract in that scorpionic way that you have. The 9th house is the house of higher learning. So university, broader education, philosophy. It's the house of foreign cultures, distant lands, other people, the understanding that we get of ourselves and the world around us by interacting with other people from foreign cultures. It's going to see you more and more wanting to be out there in the world, and even pushing yourself beyond what is comfortable and known. Yes, by choice. And therein lie the beauty. So although it's an eclipse, it's fated, it's going to bring something that, it's going to bring change whether you want it or not. And I think you're going to be ahead of the curve because you've got this trine aspect going on. I think it's going to take enough of the edge off for you to think in a conscious manner, the sun, to say, right, okay, well, how can I, sorry, my bloody nose won't stop itching. And it only started with the Libra video, so it'd be interesting to see what pans out for Libra and Scorpio. Anyway, I digress. And it will see you making the choice to get out there, to start interacting with other people from other places. And the 9th house is the house of travel, and it's long distance travel as that. So foreign cultures, other lands, other places. Jupiter itself that rules this house is in your sign. So you've got like a double hit of this energy now to really start to expand your vision, to really understand things at a deep level, to find meaning in the life path that you've taken, to find meaning in the things that have happened to you, in the interactions that you've had with people at a distance from far-flung places, to interactions that you have on your travels or that you've had on your travels, and finding some way to ascribe meaning to that or to draw a meaning out of it. So the eclipse is a jump or a be pushed energy because it can bring some challenges, but the trine aspect is happening here. I believe this will bring surprise links to far-flung places from people and places that are foreign to you. I also think you'll be looking to plan trips that put you squarely in unknown territory, and in doing so you are challenging yourself to grow and expand. This is it. Now, the 9th house, through the gaze or the guise or the texture of Cancer, sees you inviting people, people that you don't know, people that are from really distant or different backgrounds and cultures to yourself, into your home, and saying to them, tell me about where you're from, tell me about your belief structure, teach me something about a part of the world or a people of the world that I know nothing about. and therefore let me grow and expand as a person through that knowledge, because it gives you a chance. Once you learn something of someone or something different or foreign to yourself, excuse me, oh my gosh, it gives you a chance to grow and expand by truly looking at who you are and how you do things. That's not to say they're any better, it's just different, and it gives you a chance to question your own stuff. It could also see surprise invites to other places of the world. So people phone you up and say, look, you know what, I really want you to come and do a talk. I want you to come and share your knowledge. I'd like you to come and teach. You know, Jupiter rules, Jupiter, the ninth house is higher learning, it's university, it's all that stuff. You know, I've got a job for you, or I'd like you to come and speak to our students, or anything of that nature. Even just come and give a talk on what it is to have a belief structure and all of the rest of it. It can play out in so many different ways. I'm just giving some examples. You know, and these interactions with other people, with other places, will grow you. They will expand you. They will expand your mind and your vision for your life. And then finally, it could see you being invited to events that force you to really think about what you believe, and could ask you to ask yourself, what is it about foreign lands that inspires you, and what do you believe is the meaning of the path that you have taken in your life? And that is the question, isn't it? That's one of the big fundamental ones that we all ask ourselves. Why am I here? What has been the meaning of my entire life's journey up until now? And once you can figure out what the meaning is, you then really start to understand what it is that you've got to offer the world, what it is that you truly have to teach people. And I really believe that the best way to, the things that we teach best, like myself and tarot, are the things that we have lived. And I have lived tarot. I've literally had moments in my life, one in particular in the Seychelles, I remember living the full card experience. I was walking over some rocks, and underneath the rocks there was like water flowing, and there was a stray dog at my side, and I had a bag in my hand. You know, that's what I mean, like to truly live something. And when you can figure out throughout your life path the meaning of some of the experiences that you have, you will understand more than ever just what it is that only you can uniquely teach the people of the world. I wish you an abundance of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance itself. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, or comment, thumbs up, or even share the video. It means the absolute world. Thank you so much, and I'll see you very soon for more videos.